Welcome to Crochet Social Sunday 4. I am super excited. Today we'll be doing questions and answers and a little bit of chatting. So anything anybody may bring up in the chat today, we will be discussing, and I'll show you some finished objects or a finished object and a whip. This week, while we a bit different of a format, is because everything that's going on is just a little bit different this week with all of the things that are going on. So what we have is just a little bit different chat this week. So we'll wait for a few people to come in, and I will go ahead and get started. So if anybody comes in, this content is pretty much for adults that are interested in learning how to crochet, wanting more information, patterns and yarn and all sorts of stuff, as well as building or belonging to a community based on that. So if that is not you, please go ahead and close out this video. So we'll get started. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comment chat and I will get to them. I'll be checking that periodically. Also, my assistant will ask those questions. So, hi Susan, welcome. I am doing good. Thank you for joining. I do have a finished object. I know this is normally about kind of sharing members of the community, but to be honest, I have been extremely busy. I have not had a chance to do that. Hi Tina, how are you? Thank you for joining. So this week's community social, I don't have a lot of that, so I thought we'd do some questions and answers, and I'd share a couple little projects that I've gotten done. So it's a little bit different this week just because trying to get everything kind of rearranged with the channel and helping a couple others that I work with get their channels a little bit situated. So I hope everybody understands that situation. There's a lot of new regulations and stuff that I've had to research and help with that. So hopefully you guys understand. If not, I understand. So that's kind of where this channel's been at in the last actually week, 2 weeks since all this stuff has come up. So, but that's where I've been diligently working at. Hey Denny. So,
Papa's coming.
Uh-oh. You're not of age.
Wow.
That's been the running joke. So we're trying to make light of the whole situation, but keeping it, obviously we're taking it very seriously. You know, doing our diligence and, oh, awesome. So Tina is, she's made 2 Christmas tree skirts and 1 mini tree skirt. Oh my goodness. Oh, you made the beautiful one from Crystal's Bag of Days pattern. You know, it's on my list to make. It really is on my list to make. So far I have another hat for Hat Not Hate. This is the Divine pattern. So I got that done. And you all will be proud of me. It does not look like it, but I have gotten almost 3/4 of the way on a sock. So that is the furthest I've gotten so far, and yes, I know it looks huge, but it fits. So that is from the Stepping Into Crochet book from Ron Strong. So, and it is so far very easy to follow. Huh? Oh, yeah, it's just the notes that I've taken. So, I've gotten that far in so far with the sock. It's only the first one so far, but so far it's a lot further than I've come yet. So, having fun with it, enjoying it. Hi, Christy. How are you? They are crocheted. They are crocheted. I have not learned to knit yet. It is on my eventual to-do list. I was up showing my friend the other day all the knitting needles that I had received from my mom, who got them from my great aunt. So yes, it is on my to-do list eventually. I do want to learn how to knit. So it is something I will eventually learn how to do. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking, Christy. Doing good. No, actually, Susan, I did not. I actually went all the way up. So Susan's question is, did I stop on the third double crochet and not move on to the fourth double crochet in the pattern? And I went ahead and did the fourth increase as the pattern required. And so it is the full pattern. So as you see, it is the fourth on it. Hopefully you can see it. Yeah, it is the fourth, which normally I do stop at the third, but this one I did continue on to the fourth just to see how it would go. Now this isn't washed or blocked or anything. This is just completed and set aside. You know, I don't know. I really don't know how it doesn't look like a bow. I don't on this one. I don't know if it's because it's a 4-weight in the particular type of yarn. I don't know, because all my other ones have looked like a bell. Susan, I don't know how I got lucky. I really don't. I think it might be the possibility that I loosened up when I did my the post crochet. I really can't answer that. It's just playing around with it. It really is. And Yarn It Out, I cannot remember your first name, if you don't mind me asking again. I hate using your channel names, but I understand completely if that's how you want to go with it. But Rosalie, why can I not remember it, Rosalie? It's such a beautiful name. I thank you, Tina. I appreciate you mentioning that. But so what I've also been busy doing is I now have which I mentioned in my Tuesday video. Oh no, not enough coffee yet because my mind just went slip. Oh, there is a sign up for an email list. Oh, I must have forgotten your name, Danny. Is that there is an email sign up link in the description box below if anybody is interested in getting on that. There will not be any spam going out. That is pretty much for, you know, special things. So you won't get very many emails from that. That's in case if anything were to happen or something special was to come out or a special announcement. So, oh no, Denny, you're fine. Go for it. We need the energy right now. So if you want to sign up for that, you can go ahead and sign up for that. As well as there's some extra new you'll notice that all of the affiliate links are now labeled in the description box. And yeah, this is kind of admin stuff versus question and answer sort of things, but some may want to know this. By no means am I pushing those. Oh, yeah, my new shawl pattern. I'm really devastated about that. Susan, I'll have to tell you. So I was watching, I went on to Fiverr Spider one night and I was bored because I wanted to do something. And I was like, oh, that looks like a pretty shawl. So I sat down and I started watching, I started doing it. And I'm like, wow, this feels familiar. And I was like, wow, this is really familiar. And I'm like, and then I pull out my shawl. And I'm like, oh my God, it's identical. So I'm like, well, oh well. So I'm like, well, I won't be going any further with mine, so I have to come up with a new shawl. Someone had already done it. And unfortunately, because it was such a simple pattern, I kind of had a feeling, well, it's such a simple pattern, why wouldn't have someone already come up with it? So it is a chance that sometimes you take when you're creating something as simple as I had, that someone might have already done it. And someone had already done it. I just hadn't come across it yet. So it's okay. I had fun with it. So, hi Mare. So unfortunately, I won't be going any further with it because someone had already done it. But I had a blast doing it, and that's okay. I know I can do it now. I just have to sit down and start doing some more. So I will. So you can be on the lookout for that. Now that I've gotten the things that I needed to do with my channel. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Susan. And I know I can do it now. And so now that I've built that confidence level up, and I know that I can do it, you know what I'm saying? You know, once you've built that confidence up and once you've sat down and you've done it, you're good to do it. Hey Sandy, welcome back. You're good at, you know, kind of trying it again. So, you know, at least that's my 2 cents on it. So I think now that I've gotten, I think everything that I needed to, or at least I feel that I have with everything else right now, and now it's just kind of writing it out with this whole COPPA FTC thing and seeing what they're going to go with, and then moving slowly forward and going from there, you know. I can start refocusing on crafting. At least I hope. You know, so let me take a look. Uh-oh, Sandy, did you get hurt? No, Sandy, I know you were sick. No, Christy's shoulder's still bothering her. Oh, you had surgery. Okay. Yeah, those are hard to come back from. I mean, they're slow to come back from. I know I'm still recovering from mine from a year ago. So now, how are you guys, because I know quite a few of you have channels, how are you guys feeling with the with the COPPA, and how are you feeling that your channels are ready or not ready? Are you guys comfortable? And do you feel you're informed? Or do you feel you have nowhere to look research-wise? Yeah, I bet Sandy did party too much while she was on vacation, Mare. I hope so, Sandy. I'd be disappointed if there wasn't. I know that's the one thing I did enjoy on the cruise was there was very good drinks. Denny, I think everybody's upset about the COPPA. Okay, Christy, you're comfortable, not going to stress over the COPPA situation, okay? Denny, after what I've researched lately, I'm not going to disagree that YouTube sold out their creators and they messed up. I agree. Okay, Mare, you have a few videos up, so you think you just need to add tags and labeling them not for kids. Okay, are you guys going in and at your channel level and labeling your channel level, or, you know, because that needs to be done as well as not just per video. Okay, you marked your channel as not for kids. Okay, good, Sandy. Well, they're not done yet, Sandy, so my socks are not done yet. Well, we got one we gotta finish, and then we gotta make it through two. So hold on. Susan says, I guess I just don't understand why FTC will not just pinpoint what is right and what is wrong. There's a couple resources I'm going to give you guys. I want you to guys go check out their latest videos, and even a couple back. Okay. Rosalie says, I have adult on everything. And Denny says, Chloe is on one of my videos. Denny, I would recommend you putting that to private. Stuffies are okay. Amigurumi is okay. Hi, Wanda. Sandy, you know how to knit and it's boring. Okay. Okay, to mark it as not for kids, I'm going to give it, like I said, I'm going to give you guys some resources on where to go to get specifics on how to do that, whether you're on a phone or on a computer. I'm going to give you resources for both of those versus trying to tell you how to do it. It's showing children online like the romper. Okay, yes, I agree. It's yes, correct one, two, yes. Denny, make sure you download it or have a copy saved for yourself, so you're not losing that. Okay, so Dana posted a good one. Okay. Gloria, you have to go per video. You can't just do a whole channel on your phone. You have to go per video. I can make a video. If you send me an email, I'll do a specific video just for you and send it to you how to do each video on your phone. It just depends on if you want to take the time to actually do each video. Or you want to just get to a computer and actually do it a quick way. It depends on you. So you let me know, send me an email. Everything's in the description box below. And let me know how you want to do it. Oh, Sandy, thank you for coming by. I appreciate it. Susan, if you don't make videos, don't worry about it. It doesn't apply to you. You're a consumer. It does not apply to you, love. It's all on the creator, which is a load of horse shit. Because we don't collect that. We don't know who's watching our videos. Truly. Like, I do sort of know how Wanda is because I've seen her make videos. But I mean, if Wanda wasn't another creator and she didn't sit behind the camera like this, I truly wouldn't know. Okay, I truly don't know how old Wanda really is, but my guess. Okay, I know Wanda is not under the age that applies with COPPA. You know what I'm saying? But realistically, how do you know who's behind that avatar picture? You don't. And you can't ask. Don't ask. And as a matter of fact, I recommend you putting in your words. Yeah, exactly. It's like suing the maker of a box that may hold the ammo. Exactly. Exactly. It's right. That's right. Yeah, just private the videos that with kids in it. If you're concerned about your stuffed animals or your amigurumis, just private those too. That's what I did. But I only had 2 videos with them in it. You know? All I'm going to say, Rosalie, is based on the conversation that they said was YouTube is the barrel and the creators are the fish in the barrel. I am not one that's just going to absolutely take that chance. And I'm just making sure that my ducks are in a row. I am not just going to assume. I'm going to at least semi-protect myself and make sure that I've checked my boxes, and if I feel a video might be in question, I'm going to... The FTC, yes, Wanda, I agree. Remember, the FTC also has a general audience category, and YouTube chose not to include it. Gloria deleted your out and about videos. Okay, you deleted all your out to make sure that there weren't others. You prefer interacting with others rather than making content. So are you going to... Okay, I'm not understanding that. Are you going to continue to make content, or are you just not going to just make out and about videos? just to make sure that you don't have other people in the videos. Is that my understanding of what you're trying to say? But there's a couple people that I listed that you guys can check out. I don't have them in the description box, but it's Ian Corzine. He is with Hogue Law. Dan Courier with Video Influencer. They both made videos in the last 24 hours. Roberto Blake. D. Nimmons. They did a live this morning talking about this. Nick Nimmons. Brian G. Johnson. And Daryl Eves. Daryl Eves did a video today talking about this. So all these guys are really keeping up to these. So I really suggest, if you guys want to know information, check these guys out. They are keeping up to date. And staying. Yes, I was in that chat, Rosalie. I was in that chat today while Dee was talking about the amigurumis. They provide such great information. I've been watching all of them for quite some time. And they all provide great information on YouTube, on business, on all that stuff. And they've been really helpful on this particular situation. They said they thought they were okay, but if you're in question, to just make them private for now to see what's going to play out. At least that was my understanding of it. But what did you take from it, Rosalie? Yeah, Denny, Ian Corzine from Hogue Law is one of them. Hi, Kelly. He's putting out quite a bit of contact. So he's the one who broke the information about there's supposed to be a middle tier for everyone to choose from about the mixed audience, which I found very interesting, that we weren't given the opportunity to choose from. So yeah. Are you causing trouble?
No, that was actually the neighbor. Did they get a dog? Yeah, you and me both.
So that's but all I would recommend is definitely staying up to date on everything. Don't just assume that this is all over. And if you haven't signed the petition, sign the petition, write your comments on how, even if you're not monetized, write write in on the petition saying how this is affecting you as a creator. If you're on Twitter, follow these people on Twitter. Follow them on other social media groups. Because they're all really, really active. And they're all updating everything. Yes, and Hoglaw also put out something to put in your description box. I'm trying to get my hands on that now. I don't think you can call the FTC. You can send them a paper letter and you can fill out their online form, but I don't think you can call the FTC. I think they have forms, but most government entities don't want you calling them. You're going to be on hold for a long time. Yeah. So, because they're bombarded with a lot of calls. You're more going to be able to find I generally say that my content is for adults. And if you're not one, please click off. Up here with my headphones. Yeah, you have to go directly to the FTC website. And then to the best way to contact, unfortunately, and you might be lucky to get a hold of YouTube, is to tweet them. Correct. Yeah, if you're a kids only channel, you're gonna pretty much lose all your contact with your community. There'll be other ways for kids channels to get money. Thank you, Chrissy, for joining. For kids channels, there won't be any ads. They can't. I don't think they can run ads. Or it'll be limited ads. It won't be specific ads. I mean, there'll be ads, but it'll be really they're not 13 and over is not really that's where it's supposed to be. The 13 to adult is supposed to be that mixed media that they didn't give us. Hey, Teresa. So it's going to be hard to say what they're going to do with that. I think Jada's channel is going to be hit hard. I think they're going to be really hit hard. I agree, Wanda. I agree. And that's what a lot of people are saying, is because this would be really solved by a parents parenting and a better, how shall we say it, sign-in process or verification process for verifying the age. Yeah. There's got to be a better process. There's got to be. Or not holding us liable for it. as content creators, because we're not, how do we know? We don't know who signs up for an account. Or not making it mandatory for everyone that has a Google account to automatically have access to YouTube. Or I don't know. It's really hard to say. There are kids. Okay, so Wanda says if there are kids on the channel, their parents need to keep them off screen. I agree, Wanda, but I don't know if that's going to happen. Mary says that Holly from the Proper Pineapple may be hit hard. But I think, I think Holly and them may just change how they're doing things. I think they're extremely resourceful. And I think that they will keep their young ones off the screen, and they will change how they do things. That family is extremely brilliant and resourceful, and I think that their audience is very loyal, and I don't think they're going to have a problem. Wanda, I'm not disagreeing with what you're saying either. Rosalie, I'm not disagreeing that kids jump on their parents' computers when they're home and they bypass the parental controls. It's entirely possible, but then again, that falls back on parents. How is the content creator responsible for that? Hi, Leanne, welcome. I'm glad you joined us. I agree, Rosalie. Kids are very resourceful, and they're going to get around parental controls by creating their own Google accounts and lying about the age and doing all sorts of things. Yes, absolutely. But then that falls back on Google to put in a system that doesn't allow it. But again, how does that fall on us as the content creators? Oops, sorry. We have no way of knowing. As content creators, we can't go in and see. We don't know. We don't collect that data. We have no way. Exactly. They look at it. We don't have that data access. But yet the FTC says we do. Okay. Why said the platform knowingly mined information? That's the biggest problem. Now they want to blame exactly. They want to blame us for something that the platform did. Exactly. Exactly. Oh, I'm sorry. Tony said that. Yeah. Some channels with tons of previous content, do they have to, yes, they have to go in and they have to go, everyone has to go through every video they have ever had. Everything. You have to go through every piece of content that you have ever made and mark it. You either have to mark your entire channel one way, or you have to go through every piece of every video and mark it. Rosalie, some people feel that way. That's why a lot of people, Mayor, are going in and doing it on a computer. It's much quicker that way for some, because you can go in and do it block by block versus on a phone. It can be a lot harder. Like, okay, that's why if you notice, I don't know how many of you follow Fiber Spider, but if you're in his community tab, he's put up a lot of messages in his community tab saying, hey, may not be on quite as much right now because I am working through this. He has to go into each video. He can't just mark his all. He has to evaluate, does this book seem more geared towards children? Because I was on his, I watched his video that he put out the other day. And he was like, I don't read my books geared towards kids, but even with just the candle sitting there glowing, it's not geared towards kids. But some people say because they're more fairy tales, even though I don't read them in a fairy tale voice or whatever, some people may say. You know, if you're still questioning that, you can still, because Wanda posed a good question. Here's a question. If I label a video under unlisted and only give access to friends, am I held responsible? Because one is of her grandkids. No, because no one else can access it but you. And if you're really super concerned about it, put it as private. You can still give out that listing. There's still a way you can link it to someone else, even as a private video. Rosalie, it's still a lot of work. Rosalie, but his books are not geared for children. He didn't design it just for kids. And even in that case, he said that, he goes, he doesn't mind people. He reads them for adults like himself to enjoy it. And it's a background of just a squirrel. Now, according to, from what I understand, as long as you're in good faith and market that way, and they shouldn't take it down. Because I mean, if you look at the content, if you truly look at Fiber, let's take Fiber Spider's example. Nothing about it, to me, because I've sat and listened to it. My kids wouldn't listen to it. Even as children, they wouldn't listen to it. So, no. No. I wouldn't, just because it's the name of a children's book, no. Now take Granny D. Yeah. And that's all in the tone. All in the tone of how she reads it. Even some of her adult books, it's all in the tone. So, I agree, Wanda. I agree with your statement. I wish the FTC and YouTube would not be so vague. And that's what I'm having. I think that's what everybody's having a problem with. No, they won't make you they won't no, Rosalie, they won't, but content creators might. I've talked to many content creators who are absolutely considering going to Patreon over this. Even though, yeah, that's what I was saying, Denny. Ian Corson, Dan Courier, Dean Emmons, Daryl Eves, they all put out videos today. All of them did. They all put out videos on this today. That's why I said, if you guys want a group of people to follow, those are the guys to follow. Well, they can all go to Patreon, but you still have to have a video platform to put your videos on. Make your videos. I mean, Patreon, you still have to have no one is going to be untouched by this. Twitch, like everybody's like, oh, I'm going to go to Twitch. I'm going to go to here. I'm going to go to there. I'm going to go to Facebook. I'm going to go everywhere. Da, 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 da. They're just next. YouTube is just going to be the starting point. Yeah. Patreon is just a membership. So basically what Patreon is going to be is basically you're going to have a credit card. So you're going to have mommy and daddy's credit card. Mommy and daddy ain't going to hand that 11-year-old a credit card to go subscribe. So homeboy's going to have a credit card to come sign up. And banks don't issue those till you're 14. And you ought to have a job to pay for that credit card or some form of income. Just saying. I know this for a fact because homeboy's got one. How's he got one? Because he has a job. But, oh, you need the names? We have Ian Corzin from Hogue Law, Dan Courier from Video Influencer, Roberto Blake, D. Nimmons, Nick Nimmons, and Daryl Eves. Let me type those in. Give me a second. Yes, they can. Oh, and I forgot Brian G. Johnson. There you go. But let's look at it though. Rosalie, even if it is only targeting US subscribers, how many overseas subscribers have Gmail accounts and run businesses? You shut down that, you shut down their business. They may not be fined, but they run their YouTube business. You shut down their business, they're just as screwed. I mean, so the rules apply to them. Oh, it's gonna get ugly. There's no doubt about that. Correct. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens. I agree. I think the fact that there's supposed to be a middle ground and there wasn't a middle ground is going to piss a lot of people off. A lot of people, a lot of big people. That's going to cause YouTube some issues. I think that enough people are going to speak out, enough people are going to sign that complaint. They're going to look into it some more. I hope, I can only hope. I think that they're going to start going after I do think they're going to go after some big content people. I think they're going to go after the wrong people, and then everybody's going to get up in arms. And then I think that that's when really some pushback is going to come back. Okay, Rosalie says, I'm not monetized yet, so I have no worries, but I love to bypass it by getting sponsorships, but that's hard to do because yarn companies want high numbers. Okay, so why are you looking at just sponsorships? Why aren't you diversifying yourself and going after other sources of income? Why aren't you looking at doing things like affiliates? Because you can be an affiliate through a yarn company. You can make a whole bunch of money that way. Well, Teresa, there's a lot of different perspectives on it because it's a very vague law. Unfortunately. So there's a lot of different perspectives because it's not black and white. You have affiliates but doesn't pay. Are you promoting your affiliates? And which affiliates are you? I mean, it might not be the right affiliate for you. I mean, I've talked to people that their main source of income is affiliates, and their income is quite well. Yeah, you start your Patreon. I mean, most of the cases you do your videos and they go straight on Patreon, and you have different Hobium should be amazing. Leisure Arts. Yeah, I've actually looked at, Leisure Arts, Dollar Tree, and Annie Catalog. Well, yeah, Hobium I think Hobium's going to make a comeback, though. Okay, here's I'm gonna go off on a conspiracy theory with Hobium for a second if everyone wants to entertain me. Okay, so Hobium was not making as much as they were hoping. Something was going on with Hobium. Whether there's some sort of restructuring going on with Hobium, because they went from exactly, Rhonda. Sorry, Wanda. Sorry, I put your R for your rolling through life in front of your name. My bad. So, okay, so they went through, they suddenly just out of business. But if anybody caught that email that they sent out, they're out of business, but they're selling on Amazon. And then if you read their email, they said, but we hope to be back in business soon. Did anybody else catch that other than me? No, they closed their doors, Denny. They closed their doors to their website, but they're selling only on Amazon right now. And actually their prices on Amazon were cheaper than they were on their website. I noticed, because I remember Crystal always said, oh, this is really expensive. Don't buy it unless you buy it on sale. So I think that they're doing some sort of major shift. But it's difficult, and they're selling under a different name now on Amazon. It's not like you can't find them under Hobium. I don't know, but their prices are always high, high yarn wise, but their shipping is low. So it's I agree, Tony. So there might be, I don't know, there might be I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see, but I don't think they're gone for long. I don't think they're gone for long at all. And I'm going to be very interesting to see how they restructure and come back, or if they come back under the same name. But I noticed that when they did their final email goodbye or whatever, I don't think they're going to be gone for long. But I don't think they're going to come under ice. Because their yarns were too different. Their yarns were different. Their yarns were different. And so okay, so Rosie said, order from overseas all the time and get free shipping with $75 purchase with Hobium. You need to have 200. Tony, I agree. I enjoy IS. Their website can be confusing, but as a reseller, I figure it out. So shameless plug, I'm a reseller. It's in the description box below. You can't order online just because you don't like to. It's too confusing. You don't want to. Why, Denny? you can, I mean, if you really actually truly calculate out the cost of shipping, the price per yarn, and everything, and look at what you pay in store, depending on the company you buy from, that's how you have to calculate it out on whether it's worth it shipping from said company. Whatever company you're buying for, you need to look at it like that. Rosalie, I'm probably going to kick my affiliates to the curb. I don't know what the other ways to earn income streams, but the ones that I picked were not bringing in money. You've got to evaluate it. Like, I look at, like, okay, my newest affiliates that I picked up, you've got to be able to trust your companies, one, and believe in the products. My latest affiliates that I just signed up are through Create Something Awesome Academy, which is through Roberto Blake, and he creates some amazing products for creators to help them make better channel art and digital products, you know, like for Instagram and different stuff like that. Or he does channel reviews, and like I just redid all my channel from top to bottom because I wanted to make sure that I went through my channel from the top to the bottom, so it did not look like anything that would have been, you know, whatever. So I started at the top and went all the way through every video, and I redid everything. But Tony, even at $2 is king, can you get the quality yarn that you got from Ice at a local store near you? I could not. So you could. See, I couldn't. They don't have the selection that I could get. Oh yeah. Oh, does he have a YouTube channel? And not only does he have a YouTube channel, he has two of them actually. He gives business advice, YouTube advice, all of it. Oh, okay, Tony. I thought you meant yes. You can buy the same here. Okay. See, I can't. Yeah, he's awesome, and that's the name of his channel. But yeah, that's why I decided to go with his products and do the affiliate links through him. And after I tried his products, I love them. They're easy to use. They look gorgeous. And I believe in what he does. I believe in his products. I can't back something that I don't believe in. I won't back something that I don't believe in. You know? I agree, Wanda, that you can get a better selection from Ice Yarn. The only thing that I can't get from Ice Yarn yet that I've found is something similar to Pipsqueak. Even though I know Krista says that it's better than Pipsqueak, the stuff that I bought, I wasn't very thrilled with. Yes, Tony, it is true that Ice Yarn it can be very difficult to navigate. It's just something that you have to just kind of sit down and play with. Absolutely, you have to sit down and play with, and just sit there and spend some time and look at the yarns. And what I started doing is, instead of buying a bunch of them, I would just buy one pack and try out a little bit of it and go from there. And then you're trying out a new yarn, and then do that, and it's a great way to. Oh, no problem, Denny. It doesn't want it. It does need to be organized better. I agree. I agree that iSharn's website needs a serious rehauling. Um, but it's also, you know, talk to the different, you know, different crocheters that you know that use iSharns. You know, there are enough of us that do it. You know, um, I had hoped to be able to get more of iSharns in, but right now I've got so much yarn that I just there's really no point in me ordering anymore right now. Until I just work through more projects, and I'm just hoping that at the moment a lot of this admin stuff is at bay for now, and I can start working more. Well, Susan, I mean, that's just who you use. I mean, it's just there's your answer. It's just like sometimes people are like, well, you're live and so is so and so. Okay, so go to so and so's live. But I'm the type of creator that you're not going to hurt my feelings. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, okay, for example, Wanda, I'm throwing you under the bus, honey. Love you. I'm a reseller for iSharn. I've been a reseller for iSharn since May. I am helping Wanda become a reseller for iSharn. Okay? So you choose to go and use Wanda's resell for iSharn. Are you going to hurt my feelings? No. More power to you. That's me. Easy. Now, not everybody's that way. Okay, not everybody's that way. Some will get butthurt. Okay, let me check the things. Oh, I agree, Wanda. Many subscribers are homebound, and ICE is a great place for them. Okay. Tony, you've tried Lovecraft. Last time it was about $5. I would love to try Lovecraft. I want to try, you know what I want to try? I want to try, oh man, what is it? The one that, Dana does. What is it? Somebody help me. Oh well, I'll think of it at some point. If I just spew out a yarn company's name, I remembered it. That's it. Paint box. But Denny saved me. Denny? No, Tony. Sorry. I saw it up there. Tony. Tony remembered? I just want to try any form of it. Sorry, Tony. Yes, I want to try any form of it. It sounds heavenly. And then I want to try the one from It's Crochet O'Clock. That one sounds heavenly. Any of it. Oh, yeah, I agree. They are too small and they are pricey. But, you know, hey, you know, if you had all the money in the world, right? I'm just saying someday. If I had all the money in the world, I'd be literally only crocheting with bamboo cotton for my yarn. But, you know, I don't, so. Because I love that stuff. That stuff is like awesome to crochet with. It's actually not that expensive. I just refuse to make another yarn order right now. I don't resell out of my home. I haven't heard of Christine. Exactly, Wanda. That's why we have our own channels, and we do. Yes, it's a great reason. Oh, Leanne, how was it? Real? It was. So it's acrylic. Okay. Oh, she does dye her. Kristen dyes her own yarn. Okay. No, okay, so let's revisit. Who just said something about being a reseller because they think they have to stock their own? No, that is a distributor. There is a difference. Okay, so if you want to be a distributor, that's where you buy the yarn and then you sell it out of your home. A reseller, no, you don't do that. So as a reseller, if you were to go down and click on my Ice Yarn website link and make an order for ice yarns, you make the order and it's the same price, and then you make it through my website, then it goes to Ice Yarn, they ship you your yarn, and I get a small percentage. It's similar to an affiliate link, but the difference is I also get a discount on my purchases. So there's the difference. That's the difference between a reseller and a wholesaler. Basically, a wholesaler would be I sell my yarn upstairs, where I would have to buy all that yarn and have it on hand. So a wholesaler, there you go. A wholesaler would be I would have the yarn in my home. Okay, so paint box yarn is beautiful to use, squishy soft. The colors are lovely. I'm going to try the DK weight and cotton at the next big sale they have. Hobium didn't give me a discount on my purchase at all as an affiliate. Now, they don't, Nice Yarn doesn't give you a discount either as an affiliate, because I started out as an affiliate first, and then I was like, why am I doing it this way? I might as well just be a reseller and get the discount. Discount on my purchase affiliate, I had to pay full price. Okay, Denny. I have a wee bit of yarn, not like half a closet full from top to bottom. I have some, and then I have a closet that I don't like and a closet that I kind of like, but they're not full. And then we have Wanda, who has closets like mine, but they're full. I told my family if I wanted to, I may take over all the extra rooms and fill them with yarn. And my husband didn't disagree, nor did my son. They just laughed at me. Said, okay. I was like, okay. Let me know when you find that a good line of, let me play around, Wanda, in what I have, since I just got a brand new Amy book, thanks to Ricola at aka Crystal's Crocheting Stuff. And I have a bunch of yarn up there. And no, I don't want to know about sales. I see no ads. No, I can't do it. So I will look and I will see, because I have a whole bunch of colors up there. Hopefully something that will work with that book. And I will see what I can come up with. I will have to post them on Instagram because I'm not putting them here. So if you guys want to see the final outcome, you'll have to either follow me over on Facebook in my Facebook group or on Instagram. You have a yarn you can't identify or an AME you can't identify? I have a few AMEs I can't identify either. they're a little wonky. They go into my son's videos. Oh, my son loves them. He goes, so they're a little crooked. I'll take them. So. How are you? Oh yeah. You know, I like Milton's, but there is that whole problem if I don't know what it is. So it's like, I can't tell y'all what it is. I can just tell you the company I bought it from. It's like, I don't know what it is. Okay, so Tony bought a skein of Stylecraft try. And I bought some last year from Moore's and wanted to try a bit more. Okay, yeah, Denny, absolutely. All the links for the group is in below. Or my group, or you're gonna put it in my group? Oh, Rosalie, you have every color of Stylecraft? Oh. Okay, Wanda, thank you so much for coming by. I appreciate it. Oh, Rosalie, every color though? Wow. And it holds up good. Now, Stylecraft, where do you get it from? Oh, awesome, Denny, I'm excited. I'm excited that you're gonna post something in the group. I'd like to get more people in there posting and get people interacting. I really, really would. I was hoping my friend Sissy would start posting her stuff from Alaska in there, but I'd like to get more people active in there. I really, truly would. And posting pictures, especially with this as much as everything is uneven here. Not uneven, but I don't know. I don't know. This whole BS here is the best way I can explain it. Mare, do you do Instagram? Yeah, I think you do Instagram. I think I follow you on Instagram. Yeah, everything's, yep, it's all down below. Yep, Facebook group is the same as my channel. Yep. Instagram annoys you, Rosalie? I want to say I do follow you on Instagram. Oh, that'd be wonderful. You know, each platform has its positives and negatives. It really does. Each one does. It has its positives and its negatives. And it's kind of like, you know, I know I need to be more active on Instagram and post pictures. And I have no problem posting pictures. You know, my biggest thing, I'm good with pictures. I'm good with tags. I have no clue what to write. Can I just skip that portion? If I could just, I'm good. It's like, what the hell am I supposed to write? I don't know what to write. Oh, perfect. Awesome. Thank you, Denny. I have no problem. The hashtags are fine. I've gotten quick at that. It's just like Twitter, forever and a day. It's freaked me out. And finally, I just started doing it. And I'm actually having fun with it. Well, Denny, if you don't put hashtags, you're never going to be found. And if you're trying to sell your products, which I have a stack of products over there I'd like to sell. I mean, that's kind of why I have a business. And so, oh, that'd be awesome. I mean, I'd really like to. Oh, there's no over commenting. I love interacting. It may take me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, I have had some serious insomnia lately. So if like I am super hyper active in the comments and then I'm like ghost for 24 hours, you can pretty much estimate that I've been up for like 48 hours and then I just like crash. I've had some serious insomnia lately. Oh. Yeah, no, I'm trying to sell my stuff. So, because other than that, I have no idea what to do with it. Because Lord knows I don't need 5 shawls and everything that I've made. You can write it and I'll tag it. Yeah, I've gotten Instagram down. I've gotten like, yeah, and a matter of fact, another friend wants me to take over her social media account, and I'm like, I have no problem with that, but what am I supposed to what am I supposed to respond to them? I don't know your niche. I kind of know your niche, but I don't know your entire niche. That's the one thing, when I got my phone, I can do anything on my phone. I used to run a medical scheduling from my phone, so I can do anything on my phone. I can edit videos, I can do videos, I can do social media, my phone operates as a computer. So I can do everything on my phone. Everything. I can actually hook my phone up to a keyboard and a monitor and do everything on it. So I love my phone. That's why I did get my phone. It does everything on it. So I absolutely love my phone. And So it does everything on it. I can do absolutely everything. So it does everything. I can pretty much do anything I needed to possibly on my phone. So, but I am going to let everyone go because I do believe that we have Miss Petra's live to go to next. What phone do I have? I have a Note 9. Yes, a Note 9. I have a Note 9. I do like the Note series because you can do all those on. You can do all that on. You can do all that stuff on. So I will meet you guys in Miss Petra's room. Does everybody want to go do a, yes, have a happy Thanksgiving, everyone. And thank you for coming by. Let me know. Oh, if you guys have any questions for me for the next time we do this in 2 weeks, let me know. And any other questions, always remember you can drop an email at any time. And you can also hit me up at any social medias, whichever one you prefer, or email or messenger, which you don't have to have a Facebook account to do messenger, you guys. You can just do messenger. Awesome. Wonderful, Leanne. Thank you so much. Oh, hi, Jeannie. And we're just getting ready to head out. We're gonna get ready to go over to Miss Petra's. I think she should be online shortly. And I can feel my blood sugar kind of crashing, so I need to get something to eat. But I'm not sure what time or anything. If I'm really gonna start trying to schedule these, guys. I need to get over my anxiety and start scheduling these. So I should be Tuesday sometime, but I'll try and schedule these earlier. Which phone did you get, Denny? And if you guys do join the Facebook group, I may actually consider doing lives over there too. So there's a tidbit for you. And I may consider doing an Instagram live. Oh, scary. Oh, okay, she's live. All right, guys. Mwah. See you next time. Till we see each other again or in Petra's room. Have a good day, everybody. And Danny, I'll see you in the next room, and you can answer my question of which phone you got. Don't forget the thumbs up. Petra. Happy Thanksgiving. There we go.